From FIFA this time after the arrest of top FIFA officials over corruption allegations. Now pressure is mounting on Sepp Blatter to quit as the FIFA chief. Sponsors of the legendary players rather have both demanded his ouster from the world governing body. Maradona has backed FIFA's crackdown demanding Blatter's sacking. Well, Anand Narasimhan is on the phone line with me. Yes, Anand, take us through what we are picking up on this. This was seeming to be quite evident yesterday after the crackdown of Swiss authorities.
Well, there is increasing and mounting pressure, and there have been a lot of detractors of Sepp Blatter, even though FIFA continues to maintain that the 65th Congress will continue and there is no pressure and there is no scope for Sepp Blatter stepping down or not contesting for a fifth term in continuation. Increasingly, there are more and more voices, especially from those who are going to put in the big bucks for the FIFA World Cup in 2018 and 2022. That is namely the sponsors. There is also Diego Maradona, who's never had any great respect for Sepp Blatter. Sepp Blatter has always had a bone to pick with him. He's also voiced that Sepp Blatter does not deserve to continue. Michel Platini in the past has said, the UEFA head, saying that it's high time he does make way. Even Jack Warner, the former vice president of from the CONCACAF, has also said that things in FIFA will not change till the time Sepp Blatter steps aside. So there are many who believe that Blatter should quit. But so far, the FIFA are trying to rally around their four-time president who's seeking a fifth term continuously.
Now, Anand, we are also getting to hear that Sepp Blatter could actually be questioned within weeks by Swiss authorities. Now, is that something that's going to put more pressure on him?
Well, so far he is not going to blink because he was being continuously aware that people under him are under investigations of charges of corruption. Nothing has come up to him. But one wonders whether, being the FIFA president, if all this was going right under his nose, does he deserve to be in the same position, or can he absolve himself of any responsibility of knowledge and plead ignorance, and will that stand? But so far the FIFA Ethics Committee internally has given him a clean sheet, and there is no external authority, even the US Justice Department or the Swiss Justice team, who have actually named Sepp Blatter. They might quiz him, they might ask him a few questions, but that's not something that is going to actually stop or deter Sepp Blatter from going for a fifth term.
Now, in that scenario, Anand, what do you see is going to work against him? Because the fact is that if sponsors as well as legendary players do turn against him, it could perhaps really mark time against him.
Yes, it is. The fact is, this time the pressure on him is unprecedented because he has been at the helm for close to 30 years now, and there are a lot of people in a lot of corners who believe he's done his job. Now he's just holding on because Sepp Blatter does not know what he will do if he's not FIFA president, and that's why he's putting his own interests far ahead of that of the game of football and that of FIFA, the governing body of the beautiful game across the world. So that is something which even Michel Platini has very openly said. Jack Warner has also aired similar thoughts. So the biggest thing that is going to deter and for Sepp Blatter is there are more and more voices who want him out, and there is a certain popularity with the Jordanian challenger who believes that they do stand a strong chance, given the controversy around the Qatar World Cup, given the controversy around the bids recently. So there is a lot of pressure on Sepp Blatter, but we have to see. Either it will be a 180-degree swing away from Blatter, or he'll get an overwhelming mandate when the elections happen on Friday.
Right, stay with us, Anand. We'll talk about the elections that take place actually tomorrow and calls that they be postponed. And now, in the meanwhile, FIFA, of course, has been plunged into crisis after a number of its top officials were arrested in its headquarters in Switzerland on suspicion of receiving bribes totaling to about $100 million. The corruption charges also include the controversial World Cup bids to Russia and Qatar.
A massive crackdown at the home of world football. FIFA's top officials arrested on corruption charges in Zurich. Officials slapped with bribery charges worth more than $100 million with bids for the 2018 and 2022 World Cup under the scanner. The officials will also be probed for widespread corruption over the past 2 decades.
FIFA lodged a legal complaint with the federal attorney, and as you all know, it had to do with the attribution of the World Cups 2018 and 2020.
The incident taking place days ahead of the presidential elections, while no charges were pressed against longtime President Sepp Blatter. His deputy Jeffrey Webb and former FIFA Vice President Jack Warner are among the detainees. The officials not only indicted on the very same day, but their Swiss bank accounts were frozen.
I want to make clear that the defendants arrested in Zurich this morning have the right to a fair and impartial extradition process, and they will receive a fair trial if they are brought to this country.
Hours later, FIFA confirming the arrest, but football's governing body also announcing that the show will go on in Russia and Qatar, despite the investigations.
I cannot confirm how many people have been arrested, how many people are investigated, and so on. And I can say what I said, or what the president said in the past press conference. The World Cup 2018 and 2022 will be played in Russia and in Qatar.
Football has long been marred by widespread corruption, and now the latest clampdown at FIFA's headquarters hints towards a total cleanup of the beautiful game.